14-year-old Amber Trani at her last event of the evening in 3rd place overall in her age group.
Last night they had trials to see who could make the elite levels, and she qualified in the junior international elite squad, so she's on track to be a national team member. Ooh, full in pike, out of bounds. That's a nice move. It's a laid out front somersault with a double twist.
Bart, are the women's and the men's events on the floor becoming more and more similar?
Well, of course, the women use music, the men don't. Tumbling skill level is about the same.
Yeah.
Most of the top women gymnasts can do the same skill level that the men can do. Double layouts. And
yeah, that's interesting.
That was an unlucky ending. You see she has her ankle wrapped. A lot of these gymnasts, it's early in the season. This full in pike was just a little over-rotated.
Ceremony following tonight's competition.
Whip.
We'll also have some special presentations, so please do stick around.
A 2.5 twister, right on the line, but she didn't go out of bounds. This is the pike double back somersault. Now, after 90 seconds of an all-out sprint, this is something you just have to build your endurance up to be able to make at the end of the routine.
I just can't believe it sometimes when you look at the ages of these competitors. And here's a great example. It's kind of stealing the show. Ming-Ya, Zhou on bars.
So far, she's shown a very high level of difficulty on every event. That release move called a ginger was a little sloppy, but there's a big transition for a tiny young lady from the high bar to the low bar and back. It just require 2 transitions at this level of competition. All right, not bad.
And the expression on her face and her coach kind of reflects your opinion.
She's great. I really like her. You know, as I said earlier, bars is the event that often develops last on these really young gymnasts, and so
8.95 for Ming-Ya Zhou. Our first look at this young athlete in the 15-year-old age category from Prestige Club, Krystle Kunzler.
All right, not bad. Prestige is in Lancaster, PA. Jen Fata is her coach there. A little bit wide arm position as she went onto the vault table, which doesn't allow for the best mechanical push off the vault table. There's Jen at the end of the runway giving her some suggestions. Let's see if she can get her hands a little closer this time and get a more effective push off the vault table. You need the push for both the height and the rotation. And you got to time it just right. This is tricky when you go backwards over the horse. That's a little bit better. Oh, she was unlucky on the landing because that was a better vault. It looks like she just needs to spend a little more time refining her technique there.
Krystle Kunzler on the vault, 9.225.
of Capital Gymnastics with a 20.
Here's 14-year-old Britney Ranzy, who has raised some eyebrows with her performance already. This on the bars.
She starts on the low bar. That transition is used by several of the gymnasts, invented by a former Soviet gymnast named Shaposhnikova. All right, there's a full over to reverse hack. Nice combination. She bends her arms a little bit in those giant swings.
Oh. Nice landing.
Simple tuck double somersault for her, so not the highest level of difficulty in the dismount, but this full over to the reverse hack was good combination, and when you put those two moves back to back, you earn bonus points. And a nice clean tuck double somersault. I'm sure in the future she'll do a layout or even add a twist there.
Judges see it like this: 9.4 for Britney Ranzy on the bars. It's the Parkette Invitational from Allentown, Pennsylvania. We'll be back with more on CN8 Sports. Back with the Parkettes, the competitors as young as 11 and ranging in age up to 18. Parkette Invitational, rotation 4, and real solid meat working for the next competitor, Alexandra Brockway from the Parkettes. Now on the floor exercise.
You hear her teammates yelling, "Go, Al." Here she goes, her first tumbling pass. Double front.
Whoa.
Nice. That's a very difficult move to land.
I thought she was going to land in Bethlehem the way she took off.
2 times she competed at the U.S. Championships. She's had some national experience. Triple twist, out of bounds, unfortunately. Oh, but watch this dance and presentation execution. Beautiful. Very interesting. Some young ladies really take to the dance and choreography. For others, it's just very
painful to watch.
challenging. Yes, but she really has it all. Beautiful layout front fold, pike front. Beautiful extension. Oh yeah, this is great.
And with a smile that jumps out at you as well, to the applause of her teammates and many of her friends here on her home floor. Look at this start for Alexandra Brockway.
This is tough. It's a double front. Just punch, double front. You notice she has to pull her legs apart there to increase the rotation a little bit. That allows you to flip a little faster and also spot the floor. This triple twist was laid back a little bit, so unfortunately that took her out of bounds. Her dance was exquisite throughout the exercise. This front full, pike front, good combination. Not the best twisting technique. She could use a little work there. I'm sure her coach, John Holman, will try to correct that, but nice presentation.
She's had an excellent meet. Ricki Lebegern for the Capital Club, 17 years and older category on the balance beam.
We saw her score a 9.7 on the floor. Fantastic performance. Beautiful flip-flop layout.
Seems like the floor exercise compares most with the beam.
It's true, and generally you have athletes that are sort of tumblers and vaulters, and athletes who are bar swingers. And in women's gymnastics, 3 of the events are basically leg events: the floor vault and the beam. And the uneven bars is, of course, primarily an upper body event. Oh, nice.
Boy.
Side somersault. That's a blind landing.
Yeah, that's one thing that Shannon taught me, Shannon Miller, a couple of weeks ago, because you can't see the bar. You're not looking down. You have to trust the feet.
She's very precise. I like the fact that she's also aggressive. She doesn't hesitate as she goes into these difficult skills. Very quick. 2.5 twister, and look at that landing.
She likes it. That's usually a pretty good barometer. See if the judges do in a moment.
Very quick and sharp. That's impressive, and I think that also adds to her consistency.
Ricki Lebegern, 9.275 on the beam.